There is one around here. It's up here, right? Okay, good to know. It's in the tech lab.
We can start building a bank of vaccines once we get more biomaterial.
It's that scourge I'm wondering about. Standard colony radiation shields can handle it, but I hate shields.
I'm Jen Garson, founder of the initiative. On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Please have a look around. We hope you'll enjoy learning about the rich diversity.
Another power short.
Welcome to the Cultural Exchange Center. Please have a look around.
I did. Investigating operations. Well, operations was tan, wasn't it? So that we can tie it all in. And we need to do the first murder. That could be an interesting one. Let's try and get as much done on the Nexus as we can, and then when we go, I don't need to worry about stuff timing out and things. I don't know if things would time out. I don't think it's that strict. I don't know.
The initiative founder was killed when the Nexus hit the Scourge. An official tribute is planned, though Director Jaren Tan has provided few details so far.
Without Jean, we wouldn't be here. But now that we are here, we need to focus on surviving before we can celebrate.
What?
Is HNS.
Tan is a bit of a moron.
Absurd odds as talks break down over a unified curriculum.
Again in here?
How many times have I told you this story?
343.
Wait, what? You've been keeping count? Rusha, that's
Pathfinder,
not
I
fun.
believe you found the culprit responsible for the power shortages.
What is it?
Alert Professor Herrick to come secure it.
It looks like a giant tick. And the Krogan didn't see it? Bullshit. Same shit, different day. The Nexus is a four-ring circus. Don't like how Tan operates, and his disdain for Krogans is obvious. I believe his intentions are ultimately good, but he's an opportunist who's likely to create dissent. It's already polarizing Addison. She's taking the cue to circle the wagons. I think I can talk to Canderous about this, or at least try to get the two of us more coordinated. Or maybe not. Seriously hate this kind of drama. Why is it that the Krogans are the ones that aren't messing things up?
Ryder, can you believe this place?
One space station, slightly dented.
You should have seen it a year ago. It was more than just dented. Anyway, thanks for bringing me on. Tan can't kick me off the station now, and it's been nice seeing my granddaughter again.
You really did miss her while you were gone, huh?
I really did. Cash can handle herself just fine, but it's still good to be nearby, just in case.
Pathfinder, thanks for helping Raj and Zara find Atkins. He's not getting out of lockup for a while.
Good. We don't need to talk to everyone all the time, right?
Logistics updates are due within the hour.
We needed to speak to Addison's aide.
No, it isn't what we wanted, but what choice do we have? How the hell should I know? Spender, you have...
Please address concerns first with Director Addison. One must obey protocol.
Maybe it's not him then. Or you, apparently. Addison?
You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
Sam said there was new functionality to discuss.
It's how the initiative was designed to support the Pathfinder. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more focus on research, like on prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means. No pressure.
We're going to give everybody a gun, and we're going to go and wipe out the cap.
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Breka, C-63 Galati. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
Whoa, that seems like too much.
Yes, of course. But now you respect what we're doing. Andromeda viability and Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help?
This guy's intense.
What's the rundown on AVP?
Much of the
Alien vs.
preparation in the
Predator?
Milky Way was determining how to measure success. Thresholds are about capacity, but this is about cost, what we can actually afford to support. Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear. The more you earn, the more we can deploy.
Okay.
How are you measuring thresholds?
It's based on resource estimates and general stability, a metric of acceptable scope and risk. The more you achieve, the greater capacity we can accommodate, the more the initiative can do for you. Simplest explanation, the more you do, the more room we have to grow.
So I decide what groups to wake up. Won't everyone be out eventually?
Absolutely, but there's an order to things, lines of support. You can't deploy an omelet without first deploying eggs, and eggs won't get you steak. Except it's people, and how all our lives begin.
Okay, what do you want me to actually do?
Alright, Breka. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first selection. You may begin shaping the initiative at your leisure.
Cool, I'm in charge now. I have 1 point and 17 perks. So do we want to go down science? Selected for their years of field experience and ingenuity under pressure, these scientists' expertise can quickly improve the initiative's research and resource gathering capabilities. Military veterans from across the Milky Way have brought their expertise to Andromeda, including advanced combat training and wilderness survival skills, or commerce. Trade is the lifeblood of civilization. True. These talented merchants and entrepreneurs can use their connections to acquire rare items, grow financial investments, or improve inventory management. That's what this game needs. So earn credits from investing at regular intervals. I'm not worried about money right now. Improve prices when buying and selling, which we can lead on to special inventories. How many have I got? 1 point. Was it 1 point? Or I can increase inventory capacity. Well, we currently have about 8 places left. So that might be a good idea. Science, earn research points. That could be very strong, actually. Receive a selection of materials at regular intervals. We're okay for materials right now. Gain 10%. Increases research data gain from all resources by 10%. Or additional common mining nodes will be made of it. I don't care about mining. Or military, receive a drop of consumable supplies at regular intervals. I don't know what they do, so I don't care. Not right now, anyway. Receive organic materials at regular intervals. Receive tech materials. Reveal hidden caches around established forward stations. That could be nice. 10% bonus to XP gained for completing encounters. Depends what the class is an encounter. Unlocks 1 extra consumable slot. Unlocks an additional consumable slot. Viability, so we'd need to take munitions first. And then we need to get EOS up to 100%. Or earn 15% more credits from Apex missions. We get credits from missions as... Oh no, it was a different kind of credit, wasn't it? That doesn't interest me too much. Right, so reconnaissance actually sounds pretty good. Hidden caches... Or grey market. No, it wasn't grey market, it was trade, wasn't it? there's only one inventory upgrade. 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 13. I assume that we can do all of them. Let's go trade capacity to give me more inventory. And then recon next.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
Great. We've put a science station on Eos. And I have opened up a trader's cryobot.
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute?
You're Kerry.
Ryder, isn't it? Kerry Tavessa, freelance vidmaker. This is Hakim, my producer. I could use your help.
What are you looking for?
Director Tan's asked for an uplifting documentary on the initiative. Translation, paint rainbows over our problems. But our problems are history. People deserve the truth, not propaganda.
It takes integrity to record the truth and nothing but.
Well, I do my best. And you could help me out. The heart of my documentary will be an interview series. I was hoping you'd take part. I want the dirt and blood of our story, not the convenient fairy tale Tan's looking for. Interested?
If it's going to piss off Tan, then yes.
You don't mind treading on the initiative director's toes?
What would he do? Pull funding we don't have? I'm game if you are.
Let's do it.
Okay, interview away.
Let's start at home. 14 months and the Nexus still isn't finished. Arks are missing, we have people in exile. By any standard, this wasn't the plan. Our leadership describes these as anticipated issues. Would you agree?
We still have to fix them. Everyone, leaders included, needs to pitch in. Let's be honest about these challenges and how we're going to face them.
Nice. Won't make you popular with the leaders, but it's good to hear.
I don't care.
Bandwidth means I'm transmitting in short bursts, so that's all for now. But you can bet I'll have more questions later. You were great. I'll get to work editing.
Have fun.
Hello again. Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
We're still getting the commons.
Pathfinder Hall.
Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder. Hey Ryder, Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
I guess this is one bet that paid off.
Point taken. Always revel in your victories.
That's why I'm standing here.
Oh, I never doubted you. It was the others. They don't share our vision, Ryder, of a prosperous future in Andromeda.
Due respect, Director Tan, but you don't know me.
Oh, I think I do. Your ingenuity speaks for itself, Ryder. Deciphering the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagined all this, but a good Pathfinder improvises. And a great one hangs it on the wall.
Now he's just trying to appease
Yours are the
me.
first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
I plan on doing a lot more than that.
That's the confidence we need. Take charge and ignore your critics.
Careful. He'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
Ah, my staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
Acting director.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is at stake. We should be cooperating.
That's what I've been saying since we arrived.
Then I look forward to winning our Pathfinder support.
I have concerns about your decision on Eos, Ryder. An outpost full of scientists won't do us much good if the Kett attack.
But it will help support the Nexus. Improved research could help feed our people.
Exactly.
And we could argue about it all day long, as we always do. The decision was made. Now we move on. What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Careful. The Kett are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight for sure.
That's what I want.
You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
I wasn't really asking for it.
Ah,
of course.
Fuck you, Tan.
Support that kind of enthusiasm.
Right.
He's such a slimy little cretin.
This is Harry, back on the Ark.
Go ahead.
We may have found a way to talk to your sister, sort of. Drop by when you can. Hyperion Medbay.
Will do.
A reminder, you have AVP outstanding.
Thought we spent
Right.
it.
Whole mood of the Nexus has changed since EOS. You really can feel it. New outpost, a Pathfinder's help, people waking up. It's a fresh start.
Third time's a charm, if you happen to have a Pathfinder around.
Can't always rely on luck. From here, it's hard work.
Look.
But it's damn good to know we're on the right track.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director...
The SR2. Secretly acquired blueprints. The Normandy SR2, a stealth frigate based on designs co-developed by Systems Alliance and Turian Hierarchy. SR2. Would the initiative of being able to get blueprints for a ship that was probably in production at the time they left? I think that's wrong.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
I wouldn't put any money on it, but I don't know how that stacks up. But I don't know the Mass Effect timeline as well as I should do. He says, looking at the Mass Effect timeline. Oh no, it's just till 2022. So interesting.
You've had a year to think about it.
It's the Scourge, Director Tan. Its origin defies all known explanation.
What are we actually doing? Go to the on and on. We can't do that yet. I would love to do that, but we need more information. Sam's on this level. That's definitely on this level. Colonist bodies was just EOS. Yeah, we need to go back and do that anyway. Finding remnant cores is going to be an expansive quest. Scan materials. Uncharted World, so that's an ongoing. We can come back to that. Path of a Hero is on hold, that's ongoing. Collect resources to craft a weapon. Go back to EOS, craft a weapon, okay. Locate researchers' other stations on EOS. We need the radiation to clear. And that is scans of unknown wildlife across the galaxy, so that's ongoing. Plant samples across the galaxy, that's ongoing. Right, okay, so they're all mostly ongoing. Don't have any new allies and things. Let's do some Nexus stuff. I would love to solve this murder. It's very... Is she talking to me or just to herself? It's very... KOTOR. This. Oh, someone died. Now go find out who killed them. And if we've got the right person in custody. Be a Jedi. Samnode is... Maybe Samnode isn't here. Maybe Samnode's on its own thing. We also need to go and do the Sarah thing.
Hey, there's puke on the floor. I'm gonna get sick. You're
Good.
sick. Locking a man up with germs. If I die...
Help you?
He's just drunk.
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilken Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Nilken, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanting to chat with you.
A Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
I'm not here to exile you. Told your wife I'd look into things.
At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
So when he was killed, people assumed you did it?
For good reason. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. A witness saw the chief's chest explode.
I'm so sorry, that's awful.
We were close. He was a stubborn son of... I admired that about him. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
I'll check out the evidence. Maybe something doesn't add up.
It'd be nice to have someone with an open mind looking at it. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
A reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect.
It's... Again, it's not a very... original story.
Secure message from intelligence. Requesting armor cam footage.
Game?
Glad to see you finally.
Thank
I
you.
hear you've been busy out there.
That's one word for it.
If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
I spoke with Nilken Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
It doesn't seem right to put all that on him.
Of course it isn't, but that's the perception. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
That is the difference between murder and accidental death.
In this case, motive plus opportunity plus eyewitness account equals murder. Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there.
Thanks.
As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Thanks.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder. The Nexus versus Colonist Nilken, evidence...
I'd love a video.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilken. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to...
Casualty rate matches projections.
No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
So, it got heated enough for them to throw punches.
Please check your duty roster for important updates.
That's why I recognize her face, because you come and talk to her with this.
Cassidy Shaw? I'm Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilken murder.
Everyone knows who I am.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the Chief. He looked right at Nilken and shouted no. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
If they'd fought and Nilken threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Fronts fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you. To me, that's the saddest part. The Chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
Wow, you are putting a lot on that moment in time.
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer. In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
Did you see any Ket in the vicinity?
Nilken said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
I want to see the body. Not that I'll be able to.
Did Nilken seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilken in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated. Could have been killed. The reality of the act sinking in.
Or it could have been something to do with the firefight that you were in.
I appreciate the information.
Of course. It kills me we had to leave him behind. He deserved a proper funeral.
Wait, what now?
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Tan wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
I don't need to speak with Tan and ask for his permission.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
We could just go. It was on Eos. We could just go now. We could exhume the body. Is it really exhuming the body? If it hasn't officially been buried.
They are like... Ryder, you're off to a promising start. I meant what I said. You are a symbol now of hope that things will get better. Though I worry about this terraforming network. What do we really know about it?
It's like nothing we've ever seen. It's clear somebody had big plans for this cluster.
But who?
Not sure yet, but at least we're on the trail.
Did you have some other business?
I'm looking into the Nilken-Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to Eos and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually Pathfinder business.
First murder in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
I think we already have. Though physical evidence will only bolster the case.
Exactly.
The more certain we can be, the better.
Alright, but let's keep it quiet. I don't want people thinking we're reopening the case. I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
My pleasure. I see great things in our future.
It's funny, I don't see you in mine.
Well, old man, we're getting there. Put in a good word for us.
Any logistics updates are due within the...
I need to know more about Cora. I don't exactly trust her. Wait, hold on. Oh, no, yeah, we do need to go to Sam Node. He's on the habitation deck, right, okay. I'll eventually get my bearings, probably at the end of the game.
The initiative founder was killed when the Nexus hit the Scourge. An official tribute is planned, though Director Tan has provided few details so far.
Without Jean, we wouldn't be here. But now that we
I'm gonna be honest about Tan.
It's you.
Is HNS.
Yeah, it's me. I don't like him. He's very slimy, but at the minute, he's not done anything to make me want to oust him from his position.
You, Pathfinder. I have a word or two for you.
Shoot.
Is there a problem?
Your father is my problem. He's everyone's problem. We're all paying for Alec Ryder's ego. He preyed on Jean Garson's trusting nature and bulldozed us to this godforsaken place. Now she's dead, and we'll all soon follow.
Hey, my dad died for this dream. He was trying to fix things for all of us.
Some dream. He fixed us all right. Go to hell, Pathfinder.
And do you feel better after that conversation? Should this whole area not be guarded?
Welcome back, Ryder.
Dr. Armadana at the tech lab sent some equations for you to solve.
I'm ready.
Transferring them now. Have fun. Hey, what the?
Should it be red?
Malicious code detected. Please stand by.
Sam?
Attempting to countermand malicious code. Please stand by.
Is there anything I can do? Sam? Is that another malfunction, or... Sam, you trying to show me something? Okay, I think I got it.
No.
Sam, talk to me.
Hello, Pathfinder. Please initialize the console to restore normal operations.
Sam, what happened?
The equations contained a Trojan horse program, a virus, specifically targeted to sever our connection and render me helpless. Reconnecting would be impossible.
How do you feel? Are you okay?
I cannot feel pain. However, I would avoid repeating the experience, which is the purpose of pain in organic life.
Unlock the door. Let's head to the tech lab and see what Dr. Aradana has to say.
Like I say, shouldn't this be guarded? And everything that goes in the room scanned? Why would the doc try and mess with... Out this way. The Pathfinder. Oh, do one. Angry bitch. I think I'm going to change the green. I'm not loving the green, I'll be honest.
Brought back from Habitat 7 as authorities baffled. Multiple passengers are still in quarantine. This is HNS.
Oh. Yeah. Do we not need to go and speak to the science guy? I'm pretty sure it said quest done.
This is cat DNA? Are you
Oi, you!
Is it contaminated?
I'm certain, Professor.
Welcome, Pathfinder. Did Sam solve the equations I sent?
Solve them? They almost brought down Sam Node.
The equations contained a virus designed to target artificial intelligence.
You think I...
Mm-hmm.
Never. I abhor violence against any life, organic or synthetic.
I'm not buying it.
Then how did the virus find its way into your equations?
Perhaps my files were altered or replaced.
Oh, yeah.
But why? I've seen a lot of down with AI sentiment lately. Graffiti, complaints to 10. Perhaps someone took the next step.
Everything's uncertain. Maybe they just want to feel safer.
Don't side with them, though.
Bold, though. I wonder if there have been similar incidents.
The AI kiosk was busted this morning.
I can look around.
Okay, let me just throw this crazy idea at you. How did her data specifically get corrupted? How did they know to target her if it isn't her? I'm not buying it. I think she's with them. Do we need to talk to this guy to complete that quest?
These power outages make no sense.
Oh, we fixed it, mate. We fixed it. Stop worrying about it.
Artificial intelligence is a threat to all organic life. Why not ask for more details? Detecting Pathfinder Ryder.
Hi there. Excuse the educational stuff. I hacked Avena as a sock puppet.
I can tell.
So, our virus set you free. Hope you're doing better without that AI jammed into your head.
Who am I talking to right now?
A friend. Our movement sent the virus to save you.
Pathfinder, it's possible they don't realize their virus failed. Pretending that it worked might win their trust.
Hello? Ryder?
Yes, I can't believe I'm free. Thank you.
This is what our movement is for. Helping people like you. Knight says human AI merging is a threat to all life. She'd know, trust me. Oh, Knight's our founder. The virus wouldn't exist without her.
I should thank Knight in person.
I'll ask her. She might even give you a tour of our sanctuary.
That'd be cool.
Great, thanks.
Can't promise anything, but watch your email. Bye.
A whole movement of AI-hating hackers, with a leader called Knight.
She and her followers seem to have experience with human-AI partnership.
If they attacked you, they're capable of anything. I'll check my email. We need to find them.
On hold. At least we know it's on hold. Depending on where this quest goes, is this a link to one of the Mass Effect 3 endings? We can't do that yet either. Yeah, where's... she's in cryo, right? Let's talk to Sarah, and then we can leave this place. We've done... I feel like... The Citadel was a big play. I spent hours on the Citadel the first time I stopped there. And this kind of feels the same, but there has been so much talking. Because I'm talking to everyone, I suppose.
I'll make it right, Dash. Damned exiles, I promise.
Boy, Pathfinder. Today has not been a good day.
It's been great.
A large shipment of medical supplies intended for Prodromus was intercepted by those damned exiles. Scouts confirmed they've divvied the supplies up among their own outposts.
Okay, what do you want me to do about it?
I'll see what I can do about reclaiming them.
That would be great. Thanks. Maybe when you come across them assholes, you can rectify all this.
That's the plan.
Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
That's awful. I'm sorry, Nigel.
Yeah. We were gonna start families out here together. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you... reunite them?
Of course.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
I can do that. I'm going to Eos on a murder quest anyway. Why are you looking at me? Like you're gonna kill me. She has the medical knowledge to do it. Wow, she's just fast. Now I'm scared.
Harry, what's happening with Sarah?
Well, we got her out of the pod. I don't want to get your hopes up, but Sam managed to, find her, you might say.
I don't follow.
Well, she's still in a coma. But she also has an implant like yours, and Sam managed to access it. He's made contact.
That's incredible. She's okay?
Vitals are steady, but I'm letting Sam take the lead on this one.
Though in a coma, Sarah's mental processes remain intact.
So, is she okay?
You can ask her yourself. A moment while I establish a link with her implant.
This is creepy. This is the kind of sci-fi stuff I love.
Proceed.
Sarah? Can you hear me?
Is that you, little brother? What's happening? Where am I?
There was a problem with your stasis pod. You're in a coma on the Hyperion. Do you understand?
I think so. Am I dreaming?
Sam linked into your implant, but they say you're stable. You're safe and sound in the medbay.
This is so weird. I hear you, but I can't feel anything. Where's Dad? Is he doing okay?
We're not telling her.
He's away on a mission right now. I know he's worried about you, though.
Yeah, I know Dad. He probably said, she'll live, and went off to go study some new form of algae.
It wasn't like that. He cares.
How many times has he yelled at you so far?
Oh, the usual.
Well, when he gets back, tell him he needs to stop picking on my little brother. What's home like? Is Habitat 7 as beautiful as they promised?
There's been some complications. The Golden Worlds didn't exactly deliver.
Damn. Well, we knew it could get rough. Dad will find us a place to live.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
And I should be there helping you guys do it.
Well, you were never one to quit, Sarah. A little nap won't hold you back.
Hell no, it won't. As soon as I'm up, I'm helping you and Dad find home.
You got it.
And then...
What happened?
The connection was only temporary. Her condition remains stable.
Sorry, it seemed better than nothing. I'll keep you posted, promise.
Thanks, Harry.
You better, Harry. Oh, we're T-posing now, are we? Is there actually anything down here? So this must be the Hyperion. So it locks in, and there's a tram. And where's all the other pods? This can't be all of them. 12. So there's 18 on a row. 1, 2, 6 rows. There must be more. That's not. You wouldn't. And most of those people would have woken up. Those doors must be cryopods as well. Surely. I wonder how many people. I don't know if they've told us. Why are you flashing? Do we have quests? Let's see if we can do medical supplies. That actually gets us off here. I don't think it takes place on Eos. But at some point, before we're back on the Nexus, we'll head back to Eos. But I think it's time to get out of here. Return and depart. So yeah, we're already gone. Mission time. After the cute cinematic of the Tempest flying away. So right, let's actually look at this. The fins don't move, do they? No, they don't. No, I thought the fins moved.
Cora's looking for you.
Cora's looking. Why? Is she gonna kick off at me again? Oh, people are moving around.
Everything around here is so damn shiny.
The ship's brand new. Be nice to keep her that way a little longer.
Fewer germs, too. So we have a stowaway.
You mean PB?
Oh.
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods.
So.
You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
Thanks, Doc.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Oh, that's the AVP thing. Okay.
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in Assistant Director. Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's headed out for cash ever since. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
That we can do.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Hey, one last thing.
Yeah?
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
I love Krogans. They're awesome. I don't have anything to... What does Cora want?
Report from the Nexus. Population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Bradley will have all the help he can take.
They'll be starting crops soon.
I don't care.
Can't tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses in Helios.
So there's a heart soft as rose petals under that uniform.
I got plenty under here, pal. Does the big bad Pathfinder have a soft spot too?
I might. For certain someones.
Good to know. We've all got our something. I didn't for a while.
I'll play.
After I left the Asari Commandos, well, I didn't leave. My mentor, Nasira, said I should go.
Why?
The initiative would suit you better, was all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
I thought in the first conversation we had with her, she said that she wanted to go off to find a place.
It sounds like she cared more about what you needed than about what you wanted.
I didn't need to be rejected. Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into Huntress-grade weapons, people can be weird about it. The initiative seemed better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before. Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
What part of that vision made you want to take the plunge?
A civilization where everyone had a place, even AI, or an overpowered human biotic. Your father said, I get being different. Now imagine being welcome and making others like you welcome too. When I was 13,
Admirable.
I could warp a steel girder. He made me wonder, what if someone had told me that's okay?
He gave you a dream to work toward. He was good at that.
Who doesn't want to belong? Especially somewhere like the Initiative. So I gave the Initiative my all. Kept thinking of the niche I wanted. My rose garden. I thought I knew what I was going to be.
This is about not taking over as Pathfinder?
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
You do have to get over this.
It sucks, but it happened. We need your mind on the mission.
Always is. But I'm human too. Need time to find a way through. And if that remnant tech pays off, maybe someday I'll have roses too.
Are we gonna need to speak to everyone else? I mean, emails I can ignore. I guess we check in with
Those remnant vaults, all those secrets.
B.
Have to go exploring in one someday.
Imagine flying through one. Now that would be a real hazard course.
Sounds fun. Oh, oh, oh. Nice. We'll stick with that for now. I'm tempted because we're not doing the main mission. When we do the main mission, I'm tempted to take PB with us, but we'll see how this pans out first, I think.